Hey guys, what is going on? I am Travis.
I'm Matt.
Welcome back to Live, Love, Nebraska. And today we are talking about
Black Sheep Café.
Black Sheep Café. So we're trying to focus on these mom and pops. And recently we've been checking out some of these a la carte style restaurants. And Black Sheep Café is no exception to that.
No, it's a nice hole-in-the-wall cafe in a rather underserved area of Lincoln, roughly 27th and Randolph.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot over there. And as you'll see with our interview later with Nora, the owner herself, that was one of her reasons for opening up shop there, as well as the hours that she has.
Yeah, so one thing about it real quick, you're going to wonder about parking because if you drive right by it, you're probably going to miss it if you're not looking. Right on 27th and Randolph, very busy street.
Yep.
You can park across the street. There's a park there and there's free parking there. I don't know if there was a time limit, maybe 2 hours, no time limit.
Nope.
You can park there, walk across the street, go into the cafe, you're all set to go. Now, in the cafe itself, it's very basic, very Spartan. They've just got some tables, and that's pretty much about it. They're still decorating.
They just opened. She's still getting a feel for things.
In the back, they're going to have a second dining room that's going to be opening too. You can also park in back of the restaurant. They do have parking back there too, and that allows you to just walk right in. But if that would be full, as you can probably only put about 4 to 6 cars back there. All right, guys, so go ahead and get started here. So Matt, tell us what your family ordered, and I'll talk about what I ordered.
Well, personally, I got a whole my pastrami sandwich, which is a really stacked breakfast sandwich. You can look at the details. It shows pastrami, Swiss cheese, scrambled egg waffleette on sourdough. And as you can see, it was as advertised.
Exactly. And then you guys also got some different waffles. So you guys got the self-care, right? What was on the self-care, man?
The self-care, strawberries, bananas. They opted to not get the Nutella. Added powdered sugar and whipped cream. That turned out great. And then the other one that they got was the scrumdiddly.
Yeah, another Belgian waffle.
Right, another Belgian waffle, but this was like an Oreo-themed one with vanilla cream or crushed Oreos, white chocolate chips, whipped cream. So definitely like a dessert waffle, if you will.
Yeah, if you want a sweet waffle, you want to get away from the traditional just maple syrup and waffle, this is the way to go.
Yeah.
And then I'll talk about the waffle that I got. So mine's called the Bananas, but it's actually Bananas. And the title of some of their menu items, by the way, they're named after songs, they're named after pop culture references, so that's kind of cool. Or they're puns on the names of different, just kind of pop culture references.
Yep.
The Bananas that I got, that's 2 Belgian waffles topped with a creamy peanut butter, fresh banana slices, and whipped cream. I added the Nutella drizzle for 55 cents more, which was awesome.
Nice.
Then we'll talk about, and by the way, the food, excellent. You know, it's not cooked until you order it, so it takes a little while to get your food, but it's nice and hot. And just to let you guys know, they are working with, I think, Uber Eats or Grubhub to get that set up too, which might be happening by the time you guys check out the restaurant.
Well, and let's also don't forget, we also got a shared, the Break Fix burrito.
Yep, I'm going to talk about that one too. Yep.
Yeah.
So the Break Fix burrito, hands down, probably the best breakfast burrito. Well, okay, there's a couple other really good ones in Lincoln, but just probably hands down one of the best breakfast burritos I've ever had. So hot tortilla filled with scrambled egg waffleette, sausage, bacon, hash brown, shredded cheddar, and then pressed to golden perfection. So the thing had to weigh over a pound. And we'll show you guys photos and video footage of that too.
Yeah.
As we're talking about, everything was nice and hot. It was delicious. The one thing that they're going to work on that we suggested was to have salsa. Because you got to have salsa for your breakfast food on your sandwich or on your burrito.
Or hot sauce or, yeah.
Yeah, and they said they're going to get some Cholula or some Tapatio going on so you can have that hot sauce.
Condiments are forthcoming.
Yes. So it is going to happen. The burrito was excellent. In fact, I've gone back there one other time already since we made this video and got another one of those burritos, and it was just as good.
Yeah.
It was excellent. So, I mean, overall, the selection is great. The prices can vary, so what we're showing you guys on the menu can change by the time we actually get to it. $8.88 for the breakfast burrito. Another really good breakfast burrito is there's a spicy Chipotle one at Bagels and Joe. That probably ties this one. Those would be 2 of the best breakfast burritos you can get in Lincoln. The Black Sheep Cafe definitely delivered. Now, Nora, the owner of Black Sheep Café, It's a family-run business. The hours of this are going to vary. They're still trying to figure those out, but they are doing some overnight offerings for you guys. You can go in like in the evening and get eat overnight all the way until about noon the next day.
And you'll see in our interview too why what the impetus is for that. But her hours right now, and she's still feeling things out as far as hours go.
Yeah.
As of today, when we're doing this video, May 5th.
Yeah.
Sunday, 11 to 3.
Yeah.
11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Closed Monday and Tuesday. Thursday 11 to 5, Friday 11 to 5. Saturday is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., but then she's open again 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. And she specifically tries to keep open to give an option for the third shift folks.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of times, and I'm noticing it more and more, we have less and less options for 24-hour restaurants. Where when Matt and I were in college, you could go to numerous cafes and diners, and they were open 24/7.
Right.
Except for maybe some holidays. But now it's like everything closes at 9 or 10. So for that person getting off of work at 2 or 3 in the morning, you want to just go get a hot breakfast because you've been working all night, and it's breakfast time.
And you don't want pizza. And
Yeah.
You don't want McDonald's
Or Taco Bell or something like
garbage.
that. You don't. This is giving you that option. So between these guys and Breakfast Unhinged, I think you've got some really good options to get some good home cooked food, and just, you're tired, you don't want to mess with it, they'll definitely take care of you.
Yep.
All right, so what we're going to do is go ahead and show you guys the interview with Nora, and take a few minutes out of that interview and just share with her like what her dream is and what her vision is for Black Sheep Café, where the name came from, the names of the foods, and just why it's a place you definitely should check out, and how they're really helping out an awesome part of Lincoln that's growing and definitely has a lot of potential.
Hey, Live Love Nebraska, this is Matt. We got Travis behind the camera.
Hi.
Really, dude?
Okay, we'll start over again. All right.
No, that's perfect.
All right. Just leave it. All right. And we're here at Black Sheep Café. We have Nora here, who is got a unique approach to how she is maintaining her running her cafe. First things first, can you tell us the inspiration behind Black Sheep Café, the name?
So Black Sheep Cafe, the general meaning is kind of a bittersweet meaning. I myself was disowned from my family after a whole lot of, terrible, unfortunate circumstances, but moved past that. I didn't speak to my family for a long time throughout my life, was ostracized for wanting to be unique and not being afraid of hiding it at all, and so I knew that I wasn't the only person out there that was like that, and I wanted a place where my other black sheep could kind of come and feel safe and just be able to enjoy food and enjoy each other, enjoy the company of one another, and I just wanted that to be my place, and I thought that my concept was something that anybody could relate to, because everyone has felt ostracized or different or just unaccepted by family at times. It's just everyone's been through something like that.
A place to belong.
Exactly.
No, I understand. And then as far as your menu goes, you have various breakfast items.
Yes.
Burritos, waffles.
Yeah.
What else am I missing here?
Hold my pastrami. That's another solid one for the more savory breakfast eaters. It's definitely a solid handful.
Nice.
Whatchamacallit? The scrumdiddly is definitely more of a dessert waffle. I say that to people with caution because it is the core of your sweet tooth, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's like sugar overload.
Yes.
Nice.
Is the cookie transformed into a waffle, and it stands by its name. It is scrumdiddlyumptious.
And also, you have other items or offerings other than breakfast. You do
Yes.
different sandwiches, paninis.
Yes. So I use the term panini very lightly because they are not light sandwiches.
I've seen them. They're
fat stacks. Yes.
Yeah.
And so the Feel Good Press is probably the most popular, and it's probably one of my favorites, other than the Norris Way for obvious reasons. But the Feel Good Press has the freshly sliced pastrami and roast beef, and I really take pride in the quality products that I have, and it's really good quality meat. I freshly slice it with each order, so it intacts all of that flavor, and it just really comes together on the sandwich. I've created it to where it just makes you feel good when you eat it, and also want to go to sleep on the couch if you eat all of it.
Well, and speaking of sleep, your hours are unique.
Yes.
You are open for breakfast during quote-unquote normal breakfast hours.
Yes.
But you also are open late in the evening as well.
Yes, so we close for the more kind of like dinner-ish hours, and then we reopen for the late night. So why I kind of thought that would be a really good time frame. It did have to do with college life, but the big part of it was third and second shift workers that are getting off that wanted more of a variety for what they had available to them. That wasn't the stereotypical drive-through, the generic drive-through, it wasn't pizza. And I've been there. I would get off at 10 o'clock at night, and I'd want something other than
something substantial.
Exactly, something that's actually like a full meal that fills you and is just feels wholesome. And I wanted to create that option for other people. And I've set up my hours to kind of hit all of those bases to where no matter when you get off work, you're still going to be able to have a good wholesome meal.
So you are kind of looking out for the black sheep of the community,
Yes.
the second and third shifters that
Absolutely.
tend to get overlooked when things
Exactly,
are...
especially the late night owls. You know, we don't always pick what shift we work, and so for people that are getting off late at night, it kind of sucks when you don't have a choice. Like if
Right.
you don't have that other option, and you got to go home, you have to cook yourself what you want because it's not available to just go buy. And that's where I kind of come in forth, and I'm like, here you go, and we can
Nice.
have a cool conversation. We can, you know, talk about your day. It's really nice to have that community with people when they come in. I get to know more people, get to know more names, and it's been really nice so far.
Oh, what do you have next coming up for Black Sheep Cafe? What do we have to look forward to?
So we have a new drink menu that we're going to be coming out with. It's fresh lemonades and limeades with different fresh fruits options. That comes all from my sons. They come up with all of the parts of the menu,
Nice.
choose the fruits. They're the taste testers, and they're very excited about it. The section of the menu will be A&J squeezes, so they're super hype about that.
Nice.
And then we will be having some different sweets options coming in, some baked goods, but little about that. And then also some other grab and go sweet options will also be available as well. So
Very nice.
we're a sweet tooth house in here. I want to
nice.
make sure everyone has options for fresh goods.
So,
I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, hands down, I love breakfast burritos. If you look at me,
Yeah.
I've had my share of breakfast burritos, right? The breakfast burrito you guys make here is one of the best breakfast burritos I've ever had.
Yay!
It's the meat you guys use in it. They taste fresh. They don't taste processed. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just what can't give your secrets away. But what makes the breakfast burrito so good? What is it that you do?
So honestly, it just I have made that breakfast burrito for, let's see, I worked at a local store
Yeah,
cafe,
yeah.
and I used to make it then, and it was the talk of the town. I
Yeah.
didn't make it like they made it off script, if you say.
Yeah.
And it really took off, and people just had that like, this is perfect, that's
Yeah.
just the right amounts. And so I just took that same exact idea and just upgraded the ingredients because they're important to me. I think food should be good, and the
Yeah.
food that we eat should be good.
Oh yeah, it's just the
And-
meat just tastes. It just tastes like it's again not processed, not out. It's real. It's so much better.
And it is 100% bacon, 100% sausage.
Yeah.
I use the top tier of the meat, so
Yeah.
I make sure that the quality product shines through in the taste, so it's not going to taste like any other burrito that you're probably going to have around here. Definitely not a McDonald's burrito.
No,
for sure.
I'm just telling you guys right now. I mean, there's some really good. Bagels to Dos has a good breakfast burrito, but this is just awesome. And then also, your coffee is some of the best coffee I've ever had at just a diner. Diner coffee.
Yeah.
And we're not going to say what the brand is, but
Yeah,
you'd say you
secret.
make it a little bit stronger,
I
right?
do make it stronger.
Don't stop doing that because it was like I'm like, man, this is some damn good coffee right here. Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up coffee because
Yeah.
one part of that menu is going to be a cold brew that we will do in house.
Oh, sweet.
For
Okay.
my stronger
All
coffee
right.
drinkers because
Yeah.
I am a huge dark coffee drinker.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I think the flavor is just really good, and if
Yeah.
you can't handle it straight, it tastes amazing with creamer because you
Absolutely.
still get that flavor of the coffee, but don't have all of the kind of bitter aftertaste that not
Yeah.
everyone loves.
Nice, smooth finish on it, but it's
that
dark
sounds
roast.
fabulous.
It does.
Yeah, it's really
So, in addition to your lemonades and cold brew and the other things that you mentioned that you have coming up, are you doing DoorDash or Grubhub or anything like that?
Yes. So DoorDash, it's in the works. They're making my menu, so I'm kind of really going off of them at this point. It is set for May 5th. I'm hoping that it doesn't get rescheduled again. It went from April 20. Yeah. Oh wait, no, wood.
Yeah, wood.
Or glass. But no, the 24th is when it was supposed to take off, but then they rescheduled it. They have to put all together the menu on their side of things, so then once it's all ready, I can go live and people can order it from the security and safety of their homes. Although I really hope they do come and still meet me.
I was going to say, you still want them to come in
Yeah,
and socialize.
I hope they still come and meet me. I love to meet everyone, especially my new neighbors. That's what I call everyone, and for people that don't live around here, they're just new friends.
And your ultimately, the ultimate goal is to make this a place to socialize, right?
Yes. I want people to feel good to come here, for people to bring their little groups to come here. Eventually we'll, try to open up the nighttime, but since I am primarily a one-woman operation, I try to be here as much as I possibly can, with also giving respect to my family.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of family, you do sometimes have your family helping out,
Yes.
correct?
Yes. So I've had my mother-in-law help out here. My mother did all of the tables. She helped me with a lot of the cleanup and kind of getting everything ready in here. She is who will be on the counter most days, other than myself. It's usually for a couple hours. She'll come in and, want to socialize with some people, take some orders, and hang out with me.
Nice.
Yeah, we're very close, so it's nice to kind of be able to bond while we're doing something else and creating a beautiful thing.
Well, no, you got your sons involved.
Yes.
Got your mom involved.
Whole family.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice, especially, given the history of family. Wasn't my mom.
Right.
But it's really nice to kind of start feeling that big family feel again, and it's been very nice.
All right, so thank you for watching the interview with Nora there, and just to share some of that information with you guys. So Black Sheep Cafe, you got to check it out over there on 27th and Randolph. Check Facebook, look for the hours, call if you're not 100% sure to make sure that they're going to be open when you go there. I don't know, anything else you want to say about Black Sheep Cafe?
Honestly, it's a great little place. I'm excited to see what they do down the road. As you saw in the interview, she's also got ideas for down the road, including different flavored drinks and whatnot. So she's expanding the menu. She's working with it. This is definitely a work in progress, but it's a work in progress. We're excited to see how it turns out.
And hands down, some of the best cafe coffee you will get anywhere. It's nothing fancy, but it's some of the best just coffee I've ever had. So it's just amazing coffee. I don't know what it is. They make really strong coffee and it's friggin' awesome. So yeah, so I think that about sums it up. So Black Sheep Cafe, you guys definitely make sure you check it out. And make sure you guys follow us over on Facebook. And where else can we be found, Matt? Obviously YouTube.
Yeah.
You guys are watching this.
Yeah, definitely subscribe and follow. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us. Follow our profile on Facebook. And also subscribe to our Live Love Nebraska private group on Facebook, where we're not only posting these videos up, but we're also providing folks an opportunity to tell us about new places they want to see covered. Yeah. We're also posting new events and things to do in and around Nebraska. Not just we're covering Omaha, all sorts of different corners of Nebraska. Things to do, things to go see, ideas for trips, ideas for family. So check us out.
Yeah, we're definitely a growing channel, and the private group is growing dramatically too. So otherwise, Matt, there's only one thing we have to say here, and that's Nebraska.
It is for everyone.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
Take care.
Bye-bye.